Hi guys, welcome back to the Crafty Author. My name is Anissa, and today we are going to be squaring up our blocks for the disappearing 9-patch quilt blocks that we've been working on. I am still working on mine. I had a little setback last week. I got really sick with the flu, and so I had that for about 4.5, 5 days. It really wasn't fun. So anyway, but I'm back and I'm feeling better. And so that's what we're going to do today. I'm still playing catch up on most of my blocks, like I've said. I think I'm going to be making 20 blocks for this. I think that's about how much fabric I'm going to have to make each block, but this quilt is going to be quite large. So with that said, I'm going to show you how we're going to square these up, and hopefully that will make it easier for you to do yours, and then we can go from there. So I'm going to show you what I did work on a little bit. Turned out really cute. I think I told you that I got a new embroidery machine, and so, well, it's new to me, so I've been playing around a little bit. And since Easter is coming up, and I thought I would make something for my grandson. So I made him this cute little shirt. And I know it's a little bit off, but that's okay. My first time doing a t-shirt. And this was the little practice piece that I had done. So I'll probably sew this up into a little pillow. But that was actually the first time I've ever done applique with an embroidery machine. I've done applique with my sewing machine, but not that. And then I had made this baby quilt, which is a 9-patch, but just a simple 9-patch. But what happened was I decided to use it as a practice quilt. So this is the 9-patch quilt, and I used my embroidery machine to quilt the center of it right there, and then I started doing some ruler work with my quilting machine, and that's what these designs are. So I've decided that this quilt is just going to kind of be my little practice quilt. So that's what I've been doing. Here you can see I did some different designs with the ruler on the border here. So I'm just going to play with this, and then when I finish it, I'll probably just go ahead and use this for my grandson when he comes over, because he isn't going to care if it's all nice. So anyway, that's kind of what I've been doing, just kind of playing around since I started feeling a little bit better and went back to work, but I haven't been back to work for a full day yet. So, because it really kicked my butt. Just saying. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this, and I'm going to show you how I square it up. It should go fairly quickly, and then we can finish our blocks and move on to what the next step will be for next week. Okay, so I am going to be using a ruler. This is a 12.25-inch ruler right here. And I've had this ruler for many, many years. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the block 12.25 inch. I was going to do 12, but then I remembered that I need to allow for seam allowance. So 12.25. You can cut yours to 12. You can cut it however big you want. You could even make it 10 inches if you want to. It's just whatever is going to work for you. I am going to line up right here in the middle of this square. Actually, I should probably turn it this way, since this is the way our block is going to go. I'm going to line up right here with my ruler with this center line. And I'm just going to line it up. And I'm going to make sure that everything looks like it's going to be square and not rectangular. And this looks pretty good to me. So I'm just lined up on the center line right here. Right there, as you can see, everything is lining up perfectly. All right. Every time I move this camera, it gets crazy. All right, so, no, I think that light definitely helps. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make my cuts now. I'm gonna put my hand down and I'm gonna hold this down firmly because I am going to be cutting in different directions. I'll go a little slower there. If you have a rotary or a mat that rotates, this would be a little easier. I have one, but it fits 10 inches, so makes it a little harder to do. But now the block has been squared up. Okay, as you can see, so perfectly square, 12 1/4. Okay, I'm going to do that again. I'm just going to take my square here, move this one over here, and again I am just going to use this center line to line up my center line here with all the seams. Just going to line that up, just place it right on top of it. And this is really nice if you have a ruler that's like 12 inches, because then you can just kind of lay it on there and you don't have to figure out a bunch of the measurements. Okay, we're going to get started. We're going to go ahead and cut because it looks good to me. Okay. And again, we have another perfectly squared block. So this will make it easier when we go to sew them together because they are exactly the same size. Okay? So go ahead and get your blocks trimmed and get them ready for next week. Yep, they're perfect. Perfect. All right, so get your blocks trimmed up and take your time doing it. There's no rush. And I will see you then. Thank you for joining me today on the Crafty Author. If you would like to follow me, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I am at the Crafty Author. If you would like to join my private Facebook group, it is the Crafty Author. And if you would like to follow my blog, it is craftyauthor.com. And I share a lot of the projects over there as well. And don't forget to like and subscribe down below. If you hit that little bell down below, you will get notified of all the new videos that I upload. So I appreciate you joining me today, and I thank you for your support. Keep on crafting, and I will see you next time.